Hello everyone, today I'm starting a segmented project but with a little different segments, and for this segmented project I will need one board, but at first I have to create one board from many boards, from few boards of course. For the first board is a maple, looks like that, and then I will glue this small African blackwood veneers here, and then I will glue up a walnut like that, and this will be my first board, main board, from which I will try to make a segments. I will slice it them on the table saw and flip it, then I will flip it one piece and glue it with the second piece, so I will get the design, the pattern like an arrow, and then I will cut off the corners with the angle. I don't know how many pieces I will get from this board, we will see. Then I will use an angle for the segment and how many segments it will have and how the vase will be looking after gluing. So I hope I will not make any mistake, because the one mistake will create a wrong pattern on the vase, so it will be a little disaster. So if you are interested, please stay with me and watch this video. And okay, here I have my main board. After drying and cleaning, I made first cut with 25 degrees because I wanted to set up my distancer. Everything is okay, I think. Now I will try to cut 12, maybe 16 pieces, if it will be possible. For sure it should be 12, because here I have one board, one gap here, so I will have to cut off this two, so this part will be a scrap, and then we will see. So let's start cutting. Okay, here I have all pieces glued together. I cleaned them on both sides on drum sander. Hope those are still straight. This one is the smallest, the lowest, maybe 1.5 millimeters, as I said. So this is a big, not maybe big, a little difference. I hope it will not have any influence on my project. Now I will trim the edges with the same length, everyone, and I'm going to the table saw. Okay guys, I have 5 segments looking like that. This is a one piece. Why 5? Because I was having 6, but I was trying to cut the angles on the bandsaw and it didn't work, so I had to throw it out one piece, and I decided to make another pieces. I made a 4 another pieces, so I will have 8 segments, 9 segments, but the one I will not use. I will have 4 segments, and I prepared a table saw to cut it. I'm not sure will it work. It's my first time when I will cut this like that on my ugly and not precise table saw, and I hope it will work. I keep it this with a clamp. I hope it will hold as should be. And here I have 22.5 degrees for 8 segments, so I will cut one side, flip it and cut the second side. I hope it will work. I'm afraid a bit it will catch somewhere, but I hope it will not happen. So let's start it. Okay, the first piece goes pretty well. I have a corners to clean up only. I hope the rest will go as this one very clean cut, and everything will be good. Keep fingers crossed. I will back after cutting all pieces. And here I have a ready cylinder for turning. Looks like that. Of course, ends are for straightening up. I will send this later, but at first I prepared a piece of walnut which has a piece of segment which has left. I cut it to two oak boards with the same angle and glued them together, stuck them together. Now are on the glue chuck, and I will make a base from it. I will round it a bit, straighten up the front because here I have a bark. I will remove this bark from the leftovers. I have a lot of leftovers. I made something like that. It will be elite with that pattern, maybe for some box. I have some cut-offs of oak and walnut triangles. I'm gluing them together, and the same I made from the maple and walnut, small pieces, looks like that. And I have a longer pieces, the corners I cut it off from the segments, and I will get another ring, another cylinder, small cylinder. Maybe it will be a small box, or I don't know. And I discovered new property of the clamps. Here I have something like tooths, and I can squeeze it irregular shapes. So if you don't know it, you now know. And I know. Okay, I'm starting turning this, rounding, shaping and gluing further. Then I will start thinking what to do with next to the top of the vase. I think is good as is. A bit of sanding ahead of me because the maple is a very hairy wood and a lot of tear outs I have, so I will sand this and we will see after sanding before I will start finishing the vase. Okay, the vase is sanded down. Now I can finish it with axe paste. I don't know will I use a shellac on it, but at first I will use axe paste sanding paste and clean this a bit, and then I will decide what will be the next step. And guys, my vase is ready, is shiny as you see, worked very well for the first time making so long segments. The bottom is finished almost. I put my mark and it really fits to my the V shape from the black wood fits to my mark, and this is the center. Everything is shiny. I applied 2 coats of shellac on it. Okay, but this vase will be later. Now I will have to tell you something. I making a break from wood turning because I will try to make a remodeling here, some renovations, and pour concrete on my floor, new concrete floor, because everything was wavy and I couldn't set up my machines correctly and was it was disaster to set up everything, to set up tables, new racks, new shelves, and everything what I will need for my woodworking. For woodworking, yes, woodworking, because it's not only wood turning. And I will take tables, all tables will be on one side, and machines will be there, lathe will be in the center of the workshop. Of course, I will change a setup of the lights, of the pockets, and electricity, everything will be changed. New plasters on the wall, because as you see the walls are not covered. I need to straighten them at first, put some bricks and everything. What is the worst in building anything. So keep fingers crossed I could to finish this as soon as possible and to not waste too much money, because the money I earned on my stuff I will invest in my workshop. Those money are for our pleasant. From tomorrow I'm starting working here and make this place much pleasant for eyes and for work, of course. So I don't know how long it will take. Stay warm, stay safety, and see you soon.